Hello air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Metarotow. My name is Joy, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you, but also as well I'm going to be also telling you about the common traits that all three of you have. You are all air signs. Every little aspect of it may be a little bit different though, but in general, these are all the traits that all three of you have. Okay? These are the positive traits. Okay, so your first one is a thinkers. You're all thinkers. You think about all sorts of things, you know. You love to explore, you know, you love to explore and think of different ways to doing something, something that can help improve you or improve a situation. You think things out. You think things out, okay? And also you're very great at communicator. You are wonderful communicators. And I think that has something to do with, you know, having all those thoughts by thinking, you know, you think things out. You know the right time to say something, the right words. You could be very well at giving speeches, reading tarot cards as well, you know, because you communicate very well. You communicate very well. Also, you're doers, okay? You're just not thinking about something. You actually think it through, right? All of you, you think things through and you move forward with it, and you're doers. You know, you just don't think about it or fantasize about something. You actually, you know, put those thoughts into actions. You're all doers. And you do this through communication. Those are some of the traits that you all have. And I also have written down here is, you know, you all like to, you breeze through life. You know, you don't, you know, you never stop to really catch your breath because you're doers. You know, you're runners, you're thinkers. You know, you don't stop to take a breath. You just like to do, go, go-getters, go-getters. And but with that being said, though, your air signs are very intelligent. You're very intelligent, and you know that helps you make decisions very easily. Decisions come a little more easier to you. Air signs than the other 3, 6, 9 zodiac signs, and you like to live and let live kind of attitude, you know. Kind of have that live and let live attitude. Live and let live. You're a doer. You're a thinker. You're a communicator. You know, let live and let live. You know, if someone says, you know, how can you let such and such do that? And you're like, it's their life, let them do it. You know, all of you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you know, that's all your traits. That's all of you have those traits. They may be a little more higher up than the other two, or maybe it's a little bit lower than the other two, but you all share those things in common. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for you now. I'm going to be using 3 different decks here. Okay, this first deck we're going to be using is John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. And we're going to see, now that we've talked about how much you are a doer and a thinker and a go-getter, right? We're going to find out, you know, you never stop to take your breath, right? You never stop to take a breath. So let's see what the cards say about that. Let's see if maybe are you overextending yourself maybe a little bit too much? Maybe you need to maybe you need to tame it down a little bit. Um, maybe that's what brought you here. You're feeling kind of, whew, you know. So let's just go and see. And you put these cards to that, in your own perspective to that. We'll pull 2 cards for this. Okay. So are you going too fast? Movement, choices, and decisions. Well, this is just amazing to me. Oh my gosh, because that's just one of the things we're talking about, right? You make wonderful decisions, right? Right here, I have written down. Intelligent helps make decisions easy for you. Movement. You're a doer. You're a go-getter. Your movement, right? Movement, movement, movement. So this card's just coming through, letting you know that there's many choices here. And with this being a reading for all 3 signs, you're all the same trait, but you're all a little bit different. So there's many different choices on how you can keep this, your energy. How you can keep your energy from moving too fast. This is just movement, choices, decisions. I think this is just pretty much, there's a 2 here. There's a 2 here. It's a number 2. 2 is for balance, right? It's just a confirmation. This is just a confirmation to you that you do have these traits, even if you're not aware of it, those things that we were talking about. But it's also telling you to kind of keep yourself, sometimes you have to step back a little bit, or you have to move forward a little bit faster, because this is a number 2. It's telling you to keep these things in balance. Keep them in balance. You don't want to teeter too much, rushing into it, but you don't want to slow down like a turtle as well. You don't want to be like a rabbit hopping, or a cheetah going really fast and a turtle going really slow. You want to keep yourself centered in the center. You want to keep yourself centered. Keep yourself balanced. Okay? So you can make these intelligent choices that are one of your traits. So you can communicate that out. You want to keep yourself in the now, in other words. You want to keep yourself in the now. Keep yourself centered and balanced. Your next card is a firm foundation. Yeah, firm foundation. That's it. Like I was saying, you want to keep yourself centered, okay? You're a thinker and you're a doer, and you communicate really well, but you want to keep yourself centered. You don't want to overextend those qualities, those traits. You have to maybe tone it down a titch. Tone it down a little bit. Tone it down and keep yourself in the now. Don't go rushing off. Don't go expressing and rushing off further down the road than that you need to be right now. Okay? You want to stay grounded in firm foundation. Okay? Think it over a little more, but don't dwell on it, though. You don't want to dwell on it. Just make sure that that choice and these decisions and with this movement, is, you're keeping yourself in balance with that. Don't let one override the other, in other words. Don't let the movement, the choice, and the decision don't let one of those override the others. Okay? So your next card, this is just the Shaman deck here, and this is just going to be a message from Spirit for you. Now this is when I say from Spirit, that could mean your higher self, okay? It also could be perhaps from your spirit guide, from the angels, perhaps a past loved one as well. This is a spiritual message coming for you. So you take it, you take that in your own perspective on what and how and whom this message is coming forward for you. Again, it could be your spirit guide, your higher self. Your soul is what I mean when I say your higher self, okay? your angels, spirit guides, or past loved one. Let's see what the message is for you. Winter solstice. You have the bear. Hibernation. Hibernation. I'm going to read from the book on this, even though it's not winter time yet, but you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that this was a bad draw, you know. Hibernation. Card number 34. I'm just going to read from the book for you here. It says, when the snow blankets the earth on the longest night of the year, we are reminded that all has birthed from the dark. You are currently moving into the season of hibernation. Firm foundation, right? See how it's coming together? Firm foundation, keep yourself centered and grounded, coming into hibernation. Okay. Into the season of hibernation where great power and medicine are available to you. The bear medicine returns us to the quiet, reminding us that it is time of solitude, and we have the opportunity to allow for the medicine of spaciousness to flow through us. Emptiness, curiosity, and trust are being called forward for you now. When we return to the cycle of winter, we come back to the knowing that, like all of the creation, we too carry a divine spark of light that is meant to illuminate the world. The more you can release control of what you think you need to do and sink into the void of unknowing, the better. Just as I was saying, right? As I was saying about keep yourself centered. Don't look too far into the future. Don't look too far down the road, right? Keep yourself in balance. Keep yourself in balance. Okay, where did I leave off here? Sink into the void of no... Okay. It is in these spaces that miracles and magic touch us, and you have aligned with this medicine right now. Bear is holding potent healing energy for you, protecting your sacred space. If you're in your surrender and rest, you are held. Okay. And here's a healing affirmation I'm going to read that the bear says, for you can say this next couple days or a week or however long you'd like. It says, I am spacious being, open to the miracles of the sacred void. I am a spacious being, open to the miracles of the sacred void. Okay, so that's your message from Spirit. Okay, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm going to hold ahead and we're going to pull an angel card for you. Pull an angel card for you. Let's see what the angels have to say. Have no fear. Have no fear. Have no fear, air signs. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from disquieting feelings that are holding you back. Archangel Michael's, the fighter, right? He wants to bring you that energy, that beautiful light from this sword. Look how that sword is just shining, and all the facets, all that light is just flashing all around. Wants you not to have fear. Don't have fear about whatever it is that you're having fear on, okay? Just keep yourself in balance, Take this sacred medicine from this shaman card as well, from this big brown bear here, The angel's coming through telling you, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from disquieting feelings holding you back. holding you back. Okay, I was speaking about don't look too forward, don't go too fast forward. And you don't want to, also you don't want to go back too far. So again, this reading is all basically about staying in balance with yourself. Keeping these traits that we spoke of in check, in balance. Don't let one of those traits go a little higher or a little lower than the other. Keep them, keep them flowing. Keep them even. And believe and trust in yourself. Have no fear. Have no fear. You do have a firm foundation. Will have a firm foundation, and you do. This card here was really beautiful. When it came in, it talked about all your traits, right? Talked about being a doer, and you go through life and you don't stop to take a breath. You're very intelligent on your decisions. You make decisions easily. You have movement, choices, and decisions. Where yours was your first card. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I thought it was really interesting. And have a great day, air signs, and I hope to see you again. Bye now.